Now, shortcuts, a brief look at some of the more diverting public utterances and activities of the week. This week, an old digger's disaster and a Labor Day out. You wouldn't think these people had a political worry in the world. The mutual affection was obvious and rather touching when the Premier, the Deputy, Transport Minister John Robertson and Education Minister Verity Firth met on a chilly railway station this week. And after the greetings, it was all aboard.
We're going on a bike ride in there out the door before I go.
And a lot more hilarity during what seemed to be a very jolly excursion as the four swapped jokes, smiles and laughter.
We live in Queanbeyan.
There were even some youngsters to Duchess. Then they put on their serious looks as they examined maps and documents relating to the government's latest transport triumph. The Premier declared it was
a pleasure to be here today as we launch the scope of the work for the new 5.6 kilometres of light rail line from Lilyfield to Dulwich Hill.
Later there was the inevitable question about her government's effect on the Gillard government's electoral chances.
Do you think New South Wales Labor's troubles are going to rub off on Julia Gillard in what is a critical area for her to win?
Look,
which produced the inevitable answer.
When it comes to elections, I'm quite confident, and I always have been quite confident, that people are able to make a distinction between state and federal issues when they go to the polls to vote.
And how much was going to the polls in the Premier's mind after World War II veteran, 87-year-old Jack Chant lost everything but his PJs and his medals when his Blacktown Housing Commission home went up in flames?
The flame from the lounge room just caught me there.
Lucky, Jack, that's all we can say.
Terribly lucky.
What a troika. The Premier, the Housing Minister and the local member all turned up the next day to bask in the warm, reflected glow of generosity. In this case, others.
The gift card from Big W, which Big W and Woolworths are donating this, plus a trolley full of goods for you.
Goodness me.
We also have a $500 donation from the New South Wales government.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, and we've also got Harvey Norman is here. Where's the fellow from Harvey Norman gone?
Harvey, over the way. Sorry.
Our Harvey Norman representative here. Where's he gone? Here he is. Would you like to come in and tell Mr. Chant what Harvey Norman is willing to do for him?
Guys, proud to give you a lounge, a bed, a fridge, TV, microwave, and a dining setting.
How's that, mate? Hey? You've done it right, son.
Oh. Mate.
No. You deserve it.
And finally, the political coup de grace.
But you do need somewhere to put all of these things. So I'm here today to give you the keys to your new home.
Thank you.
Which is in the same complex amongst his friends and neighbours. Of course, amidst all the joy of giving, the question of political opportunism eventually raised its ugly head.
You don't think it's anything to do with the election that there's so many politicians here?
No, I don't think it'll affect the election at all or the result. I think it's a foregone conclusion.